shout out to Simon and Garfunkel, amazing musicians. But how mad would you be at your mom if she named you Garfunkel?
Gary, oh my Gary.
The verse is so crucial. I spit it deep, it's confuses. I leave you leaving with lesions, lacerations, and mass confusion. Playing, you losing. I leave your city in ruin.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke diggity diggity dog.
What up?
If there is no noise, if you are pretty quiet and don't hear much of anything,
You're deaf.
that's what you call it, huh?
Yeah. Like if you pop one of them eardrums with them Q-tips, man,
Yeah.
you probably ain't gonna hear nothing after that.
There's another word I'm looking for.
Silence.
You got it, my friend. Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment. Tell us what to react to next, because that's how we get the ideas for these videos. Comes directly from you, right down in the comment section. And today, being in the midst of the 13 days of Halloween, people have told us we have to do some Disturbed.
Yes, man. Disturbed is I'm gonna keep it real. I know the band.
I know one song by them.
Down with the sickness. Which is a great song. But the name of this song is called The Sound of Silence. Is this not a Simon and Garfunkel song?
I would suppose. I mean, it's got to be a cover, right?
I mean, I would say so. I mean,
Yeah.
But now my thing is, how would that transition? You know what I mean? Because
Into
exactly going from the sound of silence.
I don't know. I'm curious to see if it is a cover. I'm curious to see how they did it.
Somebody, I think I saw the comments. Didn't somebody else cover Sound of Silence?
Maybe.
I think, what was it? Dang, I thought you said something about it earlier today.
Oh, I always thought it was like Jim Morrison's
From the Doors. That's right.
That's who I thought it was. But then you said Simon and Garfunkel, so
Real quick,
maybe that's what it was.
shout out to Simon and Garfunkel, amazing musicians. But how mad would you be at your mom if she named you Garfunkel?
Not even Garfield. Just Garfunkel. Maybe that's his last name.
I hope so.
If my mom named me Garfunkel Cowan, I'd be mad.
Hey, Garfunkel. Dude, you would have a terrible growing up.
Just call me Gar. Everybody else calls me Gar. We'll be good with that.
Even Funkle. Nah, I don't know about
You
Funkle.
can say, open the door. Garfunkel! Get your ass in here!
Yeah, man, but shout out to all the trash talkers, because being in the midst of 13 days of Halloween, everyone has said that Disturbed is something we have to check out.
Yeah.
And like Smokey said, I'm assuming the name of that song is called Down with the Sickness.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Oh, well, if that is what we know from them, I'm curious to see if this is a cover from Simon and Garfunkel, how it sounds.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Maybe it's a good blend of the two. Or maybe they just did it up proper and did the same style of the original song.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Smoke Dog!
What up?
Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Cool intro. I thought it was just going to be silence through the whole thing.
The whole thing is just silence. That's the sound.
Hello, darkness, my old
That's it.
friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Dang, he can sing.
Because a vision softly creeping left its scenes while I was sleeping. And the vision that was planted in my brain still remains.
Dope lyrics.
Yeah, it is, man.
Dope lyrics.
In restless dreams I walked alone.
Yeah.
Narrow streets of cobblestone. Neath the halo of a street lamp, I turned my collar to the cold and damp. When my eyes were stabbed by the flash of a neon light that split the night and touched the sound of silence.
He looks evil, doesn't he?
Oh, he does.
And in the naked light I saw
He can
10,000 people, maybe more. People talking without speaking. People hearing without listening.
sing. That's a deep quote. Hearing without listening.
And voices never share. And no one dare disturb the sound of silence. Fool said, you do not know.
God, I'm hoping the beat just drops.
Yeah.
Silence like a cancer grows. Hear my words that I might teach you. Take my arms that I might reach you. But my words, like silent raindrops fell and echoed in the wells of silence. And the people bowed and prayed to the neon god they made. And the sign flashed out his warning, and the words that it was forming. And the sign said the words on the prophets are written on the subway walls, in tenement halls, and whispered in the sound of silence.
Who knew he had a voice like that?
Yeah. That's an awesome portrayal right there. It's like they're bringing music to a land that didn't know.
Yeah.
Wow. So deep, man. So deep.
Okay, I got a bunch of questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we know this was a cover, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was it verbatim, you think?
From what I remember, it sounded like it.
I feel like in the Simon and Garfunkel, they didn't say, like graffiti and subway walls, maybe.
Maybe not. Yeah. I'd have to go back and listen, man. That's just a song you hear peripherally throughout years, I've never really examined it or anything, but
That's one reason I like doing lyric videos, man, because it makes you analyze videos a lot more. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You could really get soaked into the story that way,
Right. Dang, dude. And also, man, okay, he covered this.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't know if this is for sure, but if Jim Morrison and the Doors covered this,
yeah.
You know who else kind of covered this?
Who?
Eminem.
Oh, did he?
Darkness.
Yes, he did. He had that part in there. Yeah.
Right. With Rest in Peace, Juice WRLD.
Yeah. Oh, that was a great song.
That was a great song, man. That was. The video was awesome, but back on Disturbed.
Mm-hmm.
All right, just going off of what we know from the band Disturbed, or I don't know the front man's name. Do you?
Not right offhand.
So listening to the front man and knowing that
yeah,
to hear him seeing like this, it's just like, whoa.
Dude, isn't it amazing, though, that we find things like that doing what we do here? We find, you know, like their biggest hit. And you automatically judge and think, well, that's just what they do. And then you go through their catalog like we do, and you realize, like, there's so many different layers to these artists. And most of these frontmen that even do the screaming stuff, like, you find out that sometimes they are really gifted vocally, you know?
You know who's another one I can think of like that?
Who?
Take a guess. Just take a guess. That you would think that he does. We've done plenty of their videos, but you would think he's got one style. But if you actually go a little deeper,
I can think of a few. I mean,
who you
trying
got?
to figure out who exactly you're thinking of.
Corey Taylor.
Oh, Corey, yes.
Corey Taylor.
See, I was thinking of Metallica because the more we hear from him, you know, like that guy's got a bunch of different ranges also. But Corey Taylor is probably the pinnacle of that, right?
Right.
Because you think it's just screaming and growling, and then you realize, like, this dude is amazing.
I remember you telling me, and y'all, we just need to cross fingers that YouTube unblocks this video, because we did Disaster Piece by Slipknot, and Smokey, you know, brought up the point that, you know, Corey Taylor or Stone Sour was doing a concert before he was with Slipknot.
Yeah, and they did a show together at some point because they're from the same hometown.
See, I know you read this in the comments, and yes. I read almost every comment.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard to keep up with all of them because we get so many. But yeah, I try to read as many as possible and try to soak in this information because I want to become aficionado here.
Exactly,
you know?
Man, and that's what we're doing with you guys, you know. And with it being the 13 days of Halloween, you know, this is something that. So I got a question for you. How, with the Trash Talker suggesting this song, what do you think the correlation with Halloween is?
I was trying to figure that out, man. And I guess to get into that, we need to analyze these lyrics, right?
Okay.
At first, you know, I was thinking maybe this is a dream. You know, this is just a dream that he had where he went into this society, you know, this completely weird society where no one is talking. But then I started thinking, maybe he's talking about real life. Maybe that is what society has become, because you have all these people rushing around the city that never actually talk to each other.
Right.
And you see their idols plastered on the walls. Like, you know, they're watching all these giant shows that are on TV, and you see the stars plastered on the walls. You know, that's their idols, you know. The neon lights coming from all the buildings, and, you know, and their entertainment through media is their idols.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, maybe he's talking about an actual day-to-day life in a big city.
Right. He could be. What do you think of neon? When he said neon god, what is that?
That's the lights.
Oh, you were saying. Okay, yeah, I get you.
You know, and he said their idols are plastered on the subway walls. You go into a subway, you see all these advertisements.
Right.
For, you know, whoever the big star is on TV right now, or a politician, you know, or whatever. See, and the people don't talk to each other out in society. They're just going about their day-to-day lives in silence, passing right by everyone, you know, just giving a nod, you know, speaking to each other without speaking.
Right.
You know?
That's so crazy, man.
And their God is just plastered on those advertisements everywhere.
That's crazy. See, that's the thing, you know. Coming from two rappers, and I would say coming from two lyricists, you know, we put our hearts and we try to put substance in every bar, sentence, word that we say. So coming from Smokey, he analyzed that totally different than what I did. But when he broke it down, coming from a lyricist such as Smokey, he's like, you know, the neon god being the lights and going about your daily life and no one saying anything to, you know, to the person standing next to you. However, you worship these. Tonight on Channel 4, you can watch The Bachelorette, and they're like, "Oh, I'll watch that," but you won't say what's up to your neighbor.
Exactly. So you just want to get in and get home and take in that light that's coming from your TV at that point for all your socialization, you know, and you're just really living your life in silence, you know. And he's obviously the guy that's out there trying to tell people, like, you know, it's so much better if we actually communicate with each other.
Right.
Instead of just waiting for your idols to communicate to you.
Dang. Well put, Smoke Dog.
Hey, that's just what I saw. I might be totally wrong here.
I think you're spot on accurate with that one. I think so. But Guys, it's the 13 days of Halloween, and we got plenty more to come. Halloween's coming up very soon, and we got some good
I can't
things.
wait, man. I love Halloween.
Absolutely. Guys, keep the suggestions coming. And with that being said, my name is Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez Cowan.
And we are
over
and
out. Deuces. I want to thank you guys for tuning in to Rappers React today. If you want to see another artist that we covered, it's right over here. If you want to see the last video we did, it's right over here. Thank you guys for tuning in. We do this for you. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you will. Give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.